Today we're gonna go see the movie that we bought tickets for yesterday. It's called The Zookeepers Wife, and it's based on a story about Poland in World War II. We found our way towards the metro. Normally we would walk or ride bikes to the theater, but right now we're running a bit late. The closest theater to us is the Ambassafor theater at Songjiannanjing, so we're hopping on the yellow line to get there. Once we swipe our cards to get in, we walk down to the platform. Our train arrives just as we get there. We sit down in the car. Most of the time we aren't able to find seats, since these cars are usually much fuller. But it's a little late now, 8 p.m. Most people have already gotten off work and gone home. Songjiannanjing station is on the yellow line, so luckily we don't have to transfer. In general, transferring on the metro is pretty easy, but for reasons I don't know, it always feels slow and painful. Anytime I don't need a transfer is a good time for me. Just a few stops later, we arrive and leave the train car. Taking the escalators up to a higher floor. We walk around the corner and hop on another escalator. The station is a bit disjointed and confusing. I've gotten lost in here plenty of times before, but since Sherry is with me, I won't this time. She knows exactly how to exit. Walking for a moment more before getting on another escalator. Hopefully this is our last one. We take it to the surface level and escape back into reality. The theater is just a short walk from here. The movie is starting soon, but we'll have just enough time to get there. Sherry takes me down a shortcut through a small market area. We're finally here. I'm gonna turn off my camera now and put it in my bag. I don't want to get kicked out because I thought I was gonna film the movie or something. Two hours later, the movie is over. It was a true story about a zookeeper who saved more than 300 Jews from ghettos and camps. It's beautiful, scary, horrifying, human, and realistic. Those events were more recent than you think. Unimaginable horrors in a civilized era. It's a powerful and moving story that I recommend you see. I wasn't able to film for a bit, since my mind is so rattled from the film. But I still wanted to capture the rest of our night. Sherry and I took the metro to Dunhua, where we're going to a bookstore. We want to buy the book that the movie was based on. We arrive at the bookstore and split up. Sherry is going to search for the Zookeepers Wife book, and I'm going to check out the film section. There are a lot of great books here, but I'm really not able to buy any of them, since my Chinese is not good enough to read full books yet. I'm studying animation and filmmaking right now, and in the future I'd like to direct movies. That's one of the reasons I started this vlog. I wanted to make a short film of my life every day, to share with you. Right now there's nothing here that I want that's in English. Someday I'll come back when my Chinese is better and get the books I really want to read. The ones that dive deeper into technique and philosophy behind film. Now I'm wandering, looking for anything that catches my attention. I stopped for a moment by the notebook section. Something that you don't know about me is that I'm addicted to buying notebooks. I always want to buy a new one, since, in my mind, it kind of represents a fresh canvas for ideas. I have way more notebooks in my house than I need already, so I resist the urge to buy this one for now, and keep walking on. I take a look at the display area. There's a book here called Art Forms from the Abyss. It contains stories and drawings from the HMS Challenger expedition. It was a scientific exercise from the 1800s that made a lot of discoveries for oceanography. I love these kind of books. Catalogs of discoveries from centuries ago. The drawings of the jellyfish are stunning. These people were seeing things that humans never saw before, and captured its essence to advance our own understanding of the world. It's truly inspiring. I leave for now. Maybe one day in the future I'll be back to get it. I walk around for a bit more, and find a book I do want. It's Journey to the Center of the Earth by Jules Verne. He published this book in 1864. It's supposed to be a visionary story about a professor who wants to find the center of the world by traveling through lava tubes. I meet up with Sherry now, who found the book. She's going to read the English version, which was more difficult to find. We pay for our books and head out. Taiwanese bookstores always wrap the books up like a Christmas present. As we head downstairs, we pass an Instagram machine. I really can't describe it in any other way than being a 21st century photo booth. For 50 NT or $1.66 USD, you can print 2 of your Instagram photos. It's a really cool way to bring something from the past into the modern day. This is the only one I've seen in Taipei so far, but I wouldn't be surprised if they started appearing in more places. From there, we decided to go home. Instead of taking the metro, we're gonna walk, then ride bikes the rest of the way. I'm excited to start reading this book and dive into the center of the earth. See you tomorrow.